All right. Oh, I also sent you the link. Hello, guys. I will tell you in a second. Hi, guys. I hope you're having a great day. I am losing my mind, but I'm happy to be alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And here we go. Yeah, here I go again. One day, here I go again. Yo, today was kind of crazy. I was sitting in a car trying to get it rental raw, only if I couldn't get it far. My rental car didn't even get that. Yo, they were like, you didn't book it enough early enough, bro. And I'm like, whoa, what the heck does that mean? If I have to book it like 6 weeks before me, how does that work? If I could never see, am I supposed to be a jerk looking back at me, huh? Then luckily I went to another place and I guess I rented a car there. And then I raced because I had to get my car to the shop so it could be fixed for the third time. Stop, only if I couldn't pretend. I gotta win then, only if you knew what I'm doing. I gotta give it in. It was a crazy day, only if I couldn't say words that I want to say. But I'm saying, hey, as my son would say, you're being a naughty daddy because you said a bad word like sucks. Only if I couldn't break it down and all shucks. Only if I couldn't tell you what I gotta do. Hey, I turned it up and turned it down. I run around. My situation ain't bigger, but now I'm feeling now. Yeah, I did it wrong, and then I did it ill. I waited back and I made it only run feel. Yep, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. See you in a few seconds. Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I hope you're having a great and awesome day. I am. As you heard, I went to lots of places to do lots of things, and it was crazy. But I'm here and I'm awake, and that's a good thing. Why is that not popping up? Let's see. Oh, that's because I'm pressing the wrong one. There it is. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right. Hello, what's up, Sean? I thought I fixed it. I didn't fix it. I'm fixing it now. Sorry. Ba, 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 ba. What is up, Sean B? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being on the show, man. I didn't do it yet. That's not you at all. That's John. Boom, boom, boom. And sorry about this. I'm producing as I go, guys. Bam. All right. And what's up, Sean B? I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being on the show today.
Yes.
Anything cool happened to you this week?
Oh man, is this right now? It's been pretty much about work. A lot of things happening right now. With the right, I have two videos coming up on Friday. I'm doing two recordings with some pretty cool, interesting guests, and they just got a lot of good inspiration coming up, and I can't wait to share that information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
talk.
We got like time. It's always scary when you're like just starting a new bit that you haven't done before, and you're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna make this thing happen, and you're like, it's gonna be good, and then you're like, I don't know if it's gonna be good, and you don't know. When it comes down to it, it's like you gotta try it, you gotta see other people respond, and then just keep on going. That's how
Yeah.
it works. And you've performed enough times in front of people, you know how this. So that you'll have like a song that you think is the best song ever, and then you perform it live, and then you're like, oh, I probably should pick a different song. Um, I've been there many a time, or like, oh, that doesn't work as a bit in a freestyle, or things like that. It's always funny how it goes. But what we're gonna do today is me and you are gonna write a silly song, or just
Oh,
make up a silly song. You're gonna give me ideas, and I'm gonna make up a song. I sent you a link in your messenger that will take you to a place that will allow you to see the beat being made, and you could actually add your vocals to the chorus if you wanted to. This is just for Sean. Nobody else can just join it. They could if they asked. I guess if you're in the comments and you're like, I really want to sing on this, and you can sing, then I guess I'd give you the link. I don't know. Nobody's ever asked before. So that would be hilarious. Just a random person.
yeah.
Oh, hey, look. It's Bono. He just randomly was watching the show. Um, Now we have him on the chorus. That's great. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make up a silly song, and then we're gonna talk about what you do and all the cool stuff. But first we get started with boom, boom, boom. What music do you like?
Nice. Right.
What's the kind of music that you listen to now? What does it used to listen to? What's your jams?
So right now, I have to say that I've been on the kick of some old school. Right now, I gotta put on like Christopher Cross, some Teddy P, Earth, Wind and Fire. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Things like that. Some oldies but goodies. You know what I'm saying? Got classics there. And then if I had to jump into what's going on right now, definitely like my boy Andy Mineo, a couple other cats that we've been been listening to for years. A little bit of Drake. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to hit in there, so I was like, man, I heard some Drake stuff, and a lot of that beef and stuff going on. You can't escape the internet. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just cannot escape the internet. Right now, you just everything's on beef or whatever's going down, and you just got so like, what is going on around here? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get the old school beef like people used to let rap and lyrics back in the days, and you kill them with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they rather pop. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could do that.
I mean, you can do whatever. I mean, I think it's fine.
But
Don't
right now, right
This
now,
is trying to be. I'm just trying to make this a family show, dude. Come on, calm
yeah,
down.
yeah. But right now, it's definitely old school style songs, some funk, a little bit of funk in there, and kicking it like that. Definitely.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. So I always listen to different kinds of music, and this week I've been into Hilltop Hoods. You probably don't know who that is.
No.
Hilltop Hoods is an Australian rapper who he did this really cool song, or this really funny song that he did during the pandemic called "I'm Good." And
Mhm.
during the pandemic, I was like at a super long line for like McDonald's or something, and then I was on my Spotify list and I heard it and I was like, this is a cool song. And he does the same. He does like a, I don't know. He's more like I guess if he sounds like anybody, he sounds like House of Pain, kind of like.
Mm.
Um, but it's a funny song. It's just about how terrible 2020 was. And it always makes you smile. So I kind of was like, oh, I want to go back to listen to that. So I listened to that song and listened to a bunch of the stuff. So, but it's like it's now, but it's funny. It's interesting rap music,
Yeah.
but it's just a regular Australian rapper, dude. Um, I always wanted to say he was a British guy, but he was not. He's
No.
Australian, which
Well,
is crazy.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweetie. I don't know. But that's cool. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a beat, we're gonna have a good time, and but normally I do like a well, we're gonna do a quiz today. Nah, no, we don't do a quiz today. I don't have one prepared, and normally I do like a no, we're good. All right. So what is the big idea? What is it? What's our song gonna be about today? When I put together the name of the show, I put resilient rhymes making history through ups and downfalls,
Mm.
which sounds cool. But you don't have to do a song about that. That's just what I meshed together using your stuff that you talk about. So,
Right.
all right. So we can do a song about anything. You've heard some of the songs that I made before, cats and trees that come out of the ground. We do one about spaghetti. I don't know. Is there anything in your head that you're like, this needs to be a song? Is it about resilience, knocking down, but about a carrot who's trying to succeed in life and just keeps on getting knocked down, maybe get shredded. Um, any thoughts?
I think our spuds don't get enough love. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you
Potatoes,
think we should do a potato song?
potatoes, man.
All
That
right.
it's you can't get nothing done with potato. Potato been shredded for years, man. No respect. No
Well, yeah,
respect.
I'm gonna blow your mind. So, in the UK, the baked potatoes are a big deal.
Okay.
and they call them jacket potatoes or jacket spuds.
Spuds.
And do you want to guess what the number one topping for a jacket spud, which is a baked potato,
Uh-huh.
in the UK? What do you think? What
Sour
do you think
cream.
their number one? Okay, is that what you think it is?
Yeah.
All right. I would say it's a little more complicated topping, so I'll give you one more shot.
Complicated.
It's you're not going to be ready for it, no matter you couldn't guess.
um, uh, Yogurt.
No, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, it's beans and cheese. So it's like pork and beans and cheese on a baked potato
Okay.
with a
Okay.
lot of butter.
Oh,
So
butter too.
yeah, and so the thing is that you know who makes their pork and beans? Heinz.
Mm.
I don't even know if it's pork and beans. It's just called their beans. But anyway, so that's their thing. I've also seen them put tuna on it, which
Oh no.
confuses my head.
No.
Um,
No.
but they have like there's this really popular guy named Spud Man, and he has like a TikTok, and so he just makes people spuds, and so he'll do curry on it and chili on it. But the main one is beans and cheese, and I'm just always like, I don't even understand that. Like I tried it, and I was like, no, this isn't my thing. I want sour cream, bacon, and cheese.
Yeah.
I'll put some ranch dressing. I love some buffalo chicken on there. I mean, there's lots of
Yeah.
things I like on a spud, but one thing I don't like is beans and cheese.
Mm.
But I have to give them one thing. I haven't had the Heinz beans, so maybe there's a different flavor I don't know about. But I don't imagine it's
Yeah.
the flavor that I would be down for.
Yeah. I don't like that taste either. So yeah.
So is this a song about a spud's life? Is this a song about all the toppings you can have on a baked potato? Is it a song about somebody throwing potatoes at you? Is it a song about somebody turning the potato into a car? Any
I think
ideas?
the process of the potato is the resilience part. Is like I'm seeing the spud grow into something that could be nutritious for you. Maybe.
Okay. How can this be
Maybe.
silly? I don't understand.
I'm not
All right.
sure. I'm just
All
thinking
right.
about.
Yeah, yeah, all right, all right, I
Well,
got you.
you know what?
This is this is
Let
my
me.
job. That's not your job. It's my job to think it's silly. Okay. So
Well,
we're gonna talk about the growth process of a potato who then gets to become something. And do you understand at the end of this song he will die? And
yes,
you're okay with this? You're okay with
yes,
murdering our spud friend that we're gonna tell a lifetime story about? This is where we're going with this. I love this. I love
yes.
this, by the way. I think this would be great. All right. So,
You
anyways,
would-
there you go. We have a basis. We're going to tell the life story of a potato uh, who becomes something good. I don't know what it is yet. We'll maybe figure that out during the course. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, anyways, so when it comes to the idea of the song, you want a funny basis or some kind of tool. But what's the big idea of your podcast, Make History? What is that about?
Okay, so make history is all about the resilience of overcoming fears, and seeing your life project into something that you didn't think that you could be. For instance, like an example would be like if you had a dream about from the hood you coming to become a doctor or a lawyer, but you haven't actually seen a
Yeah.
doctor or a lawyer. You're really pursuing those things. So what you want to do is you want to be able to go out there and research to be able to find people who are doctors and lawyers and be able to speak to them and find out what they do. Find out about anything that they've done and how they become. I want to give you the blueprint by making history within yourself, the confidence within yourself to overcome the fear of being something that you didn't think that you could be. So I'm saying that personally for myself, because there's many times where, like I had my first video not too long ago. Me being on camera is a fear. This right here, it may seem like I'm not, I'm not scared, but honestly, being in front of a camera, I was completely terrified. And being in front of a camera, I can, and Scout, we, me from back in the
Long,
day,
long
man. We
back in the
come
day,
through
yeah.
hip hop. Hip hop was one of those things where we just get on the stage and we can just flow. And just
Yeah, in
even
front
being
of
on the
hundreds of
stage,
people and not even stress on it. But then when it comes to one video in front of people, no, I have the same heart. It's like I have no problem rapping in front of thousands of people, but then you put me in front of a camera, then there's that insecurity, like, am I good enough at this? Because it's a different skill set. Like, it's not the same thing as freestyling or as memorizing my song and saying it out loud, and
Right.
that also is the adrenaline rush, right? Like, I think the adrenaline rush of the people listening to you and cheering probably drops a lot of that fear, right? Like, because you're like, oh, but when you're doing a live stream or something, a lot of the times you don't know who's watching. You don't know if anybody even cares that you're
No,
doing it.
no. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like that too. Or even when you get into the set to where, like, what I'm saying, like you are on stage, like you're rapping and things, and people aren't really listening to the lyrics that you say,
Yeah.
but you study as hard as you could study into something that you like. Oh man, I really want to hit this beat or this rhythm or whatever. Well, the fear behind that is, are they going to understand me?
Sure.
So that's the beginning of the podcast for me. Is are people going to understand the blueprint that comes along with make history? Because you can make history within yourself, just like even you right now, like you're making history with Floors for You. I
Yeah.
didn't. Who would have known that you would have been doing a podcast right now, man? Who would have known that? I mean,
Yeah.
you somebody created that. You created this. You created this platform, and I think that people will follow this platform years down the line and trying to understand why Scout did what he did. You know what I mean? And this, like, how did he get there? And hopefully, we can be able to get your story on Make History.
Yeah. I'm always open. I like talking. So and that's the one thing about being on. That's the thing about having a podcast, means that you do have to be a guest on many podcasts. Because
Yay.
you have so many friends, or you have guests that have a podcast. They're like, dude, I definitely want you to be on the podcast. Actually, one of my favorite ones I was on is this one. It's called the best of the top best of all time, or pretty much what they do is they make a top 10 of the coolest things of a topic. And
Mm.
it's like in the UK, and they just do it. And I've done it twice. I think the first one was like on Harrison Ford, and the other one was animal movies. And it's just
Oh,
fun. Like, you just talk about that dude. You think I have cool Star Wars stuff? That guy has like every helmet in every Star Wars ever. And he doesn't even use his background half the time. I'm like, bro, you have this insane studio and you don't even use it. You just use a green screen. He's like, okay, do what you want, man. I
yeah,
used to try to use green screens, and then I realized that backgrounds are cooler.
yeah, they are.
But but
They
but
are.
that's cool. Like, what, as for the podcast, what are there city episodes that you're just like, man, that is exactly what I wanted? Because there are times where it doesn't work out the exact way that you want it. But is there a favorite episode, or is there one that you feel like really does explain the brand as much as humanly possible?
I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna say all of them right now
Sure.
are unique in their own way,
Yeah.
because I speak to many people, artists, whether if they're artists or they're nurses or they've been um, you know been in the hood and they just overcome the hood. Family, I spoke to family in my podcast, where I call it family ties.
Mhm.
There's different subjects within the podcast that people can relate to. I want to say
Yeah.
that, because when you are listening to the podcast, you can pick certain ones that be like, the title is there, but you don't know that if that's actually going to be what we're speaking about. I just
Sure.
what happens is after at the end of each episode that I record, I come up with the title right then and there. I
Sure.
listen to what's going on, and I get the energy, the feeling of what's happening in the video, or not video, but in the audio of what was going on, and then I choose the subject, or I choose what it is, whatever comes to my
That's
heart.
cool. Well,
So
you're a humbler and nicer man than me, because I do have a favorite episode. My favorite episode is where I had speech from Russell Elbin on it on the show. And my favorite show. This is not even. I mean, softball was cool, but come on, when you have your when your person that you loved as a kid is on your silly podcast, that is pretty cool. He was talking about, because there's Arrested Development still doing music now.
did they? Are
Yeah,
they?
yeah, dude, and it's good stuff. Like, literally, just released a new song with oh man, what's his name? Like oh man, Public Enemy.
Mm. Chuck D.
Chuck D. They just
Chuck
did a
D.
Chuck D song. But
Nice.
he does they have this new they had the last three records they did, which is the last 3 years. They released these records and they're done like old boom bap style beat production, and it's awesome. But anyways, he's promoting that, and so I got him on the show and got to rap to him, and it was just funny. It was like, so yeah, I'll just be honest. I love all the people that were on, but if I had to choose a favorite, it'd be the speech one.
Wow. Wow.
So, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I can't really, like I said, because everybody that I talked to or everybody that's been on the show has been
sure.
somewhat of an inspiration to me. I followed them because they have inspired me to to be braver. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody,
and I think that's the cool part is that you're actually doing stories of resilience to be strong,
yeah,
and that's yeah. I mean, I always laugh when I like have something on there where I didn't expect the topic to really hit me in the soul. And again, I'm more of a comedy show compared to like trying to change your entire life thing.
right.
So I can understand that everyone would have its own thing. But yeah,
I
yeah,
kind of, but this is for me. I feel like I was just saying the other day. I said, man, I need to get back to my fun. I'm really fun. But I've been so serious and focused. It's just like, can I be fun or what's going on? You know, I can be fun.
you know this about me actually. Like you know that as a person I'm funny and I'm fun, but if I actually
Yes.
do my real rap songs, I'm super serious. Like I'm a serious rapper, but when I'm freestyling, it's a different situation, right? Like that's
Yeah.
the silly part of me. But it's so funny because it's like I had to learn through the years to like, oh, you should actually be you instead of just trying to be, you know, this serious Rakim character. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, you got to be you and have fun, and it's more fun to write songs that you enjoy than. And I love hip hop. Like I love rapping about hip hop. Like it's one of my favorite things. So it's
Yeah.
not like I'm. It's not like I'm. It makes me sad. It just makes me serious. I'm just like focused compared to doing a song about a potato's life cycle, like we're gonna do today. So so
We can go. It could be
you
some.
know
I'm trying to think.
no, it's cool. I'll just say like that's
I don't
exactly
know.
it.
I'm
So
trying,
there
but
you go.
maybe we can. Can I be able to change the subject? I will be able to change the
I
subject.
love it. I love the idea. I think it'll be great. Well, you have a good opportunity right now. Now we're gonna do let's make a beat,
Mm.
and I'm gonna actually make a beat live. Which let me explain. I am not a professional beat maker. I did do the beats of my first album, but in general, I'm not the most efficient guy at this. But I'll make it happen.
Okay.
Um, and so let me share this. Share the screen. Go here. Go pop beep, and then do I have the sound on? Let's make sure. Boop. Yes, I do. Back. Boop. And share that. We're going to share this, and then we're going to switch it to here. There we go. If you look really small, right under you, you'll see the actual thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see that.
So we actually use Soundtrap, which is pretty cool. I sent you the link, so
Yeah.
if you want to try to get
Yeah.
on it, you can. But if you can't, it's no big deal.
I'm blocked.
So, oh, are you blocked from it?
Yeah, I'm blocked.
That's hilarious. Bro. All right. So, all right. What kind of song are we trying to make here? Are we trying to make a sad song, a slow beat, a fast beat? What are we trying to do?
We need energy. We need energy, bro. Yeah, we need
hype.
energy.
Are we doing EDM? Or are we doing like hype hip hop?
Hype hip hop, definitely.
Okay.
Turn up.
Let's see. That's not turned up. That's that was not what we wanted to do there. That's not enough. Okay. But a little hyper than that. Let me move around here.
I like that first.
This one? Or this one?
Do something with that.
This one? Okay. We'll start it up. Ooh. Faster or slower? Good. Faster? How's that?
Yeah.
Or faster?
Oh.
Hey, hey, hey. La 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 la. Oh, that was easy. I didn't even have to try for that one. You like the strings or no?
Maybe some chords.
Like that. What do you think? Let's see. All right, let's see. Now, here's a little story about my friend named Spud. He wasn't rearranging words, but he got this crud. He was born in the mud, he was sitting it real. He grew from the root, then he made it feel. He made it gone through the rain, now it didn't matter weather. If it's too hot, it will mush all together. It wouldn't be the same thing as the right thing with the right scream, but you got a right thing. Okay.
Am I coming in?
See, no.
Oh.
You're good. No. We're not doing the song yet. No, I did that on purpose because
Okay.
we're worried about our theme. Are you less worried about our theme now?
I'm good. I'm like, I
All
like
right.
I like what's happening right now. I like the energy.
Okay.
I'm feeling the energy from that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we need to add anything else to this? We can add some more hi hats, some other sounds. Any thought processes for you?
Probably some bongos or
Bongos. I can make that happen. Oh yeah, I hear it. Do 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 do.
yeah.
Do 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 do. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see.
Oh yeah. Slow down the bongo. Maybe a flute.
I'm trying to think of something for the chorus.
Okay. Are you able to slow down the bongo?
What's that?
Are you able to slow down the bongo?
I think so. I never tried to slow down one instrument. Let's see what I can do. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, everybody that's watching. Oh, somebody put a comment in. Let's see. Amazing Grace just gives a heart. Thank you, Amazing Grace. I hope you're having fun listening to the weird beat that we're making. And then we're going to do an awesome song about beets, about potatoes. So I don't think I can do that, but I can go back and find a better one. So all right, let's listen again. Okay, and then I'm going to go back down here. And can you see the comment? Do you see Amazing Grace's
Not
comment?
yet. It says, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. If you see a new comment, make sure you tell me why I'm doing this. That'd
Definitely.
be really helpful to me.
Yeah.
That'll be great for the chorus. Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to change the bongos, or do you feel good about what we have?
Yeah. I think I wanted to slow it down, but what was the other bongo that you were talking about?
I'll look right now. Boom, 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 boom.
Or bass? Where you have a bass? You have a bass guitar?
I have a bass. It's that that
Dun.
this one right here. Uh, ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what we already got. Or is there like a on that what was that? What's that? What is that?
That's the flutes.
Oh, that's good right
I
there.
know.
You cut the beat.
Oh, that could be the chorus.
Yes.
Just this is the chorus.
Just cutting the beat. Yeah.
He's just like that. He was only if he couldn't react to facts. He's a
Right.
potato. Yeah, yeah. Like it. All right.
Yes.
Let me put that over. Can I move it? Let's see. Yes, I can. Sweet. Because then I have it's easy to solo it compared to doing all of them.
Yeah.
So all right. So I feel good. I feel good. That sounds cool. I love it. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
So, all right. So, as you know, the beat is the foundation of a song. You know, you need a dope beat to be able to get it together. So, what's the foundation of the podcast? Like, what is it in your heart that was like, I need to make this happen? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay, so I guess the foundation of the podcast will be the heart. Um, when you don't feel good, sometimes when you don't feel good about yourself, you like to be inspired by others. Um, I think the foundation piece was coming from a faith-based piece because I'm a man of faith, and I believe that God brings people in your life for a reason, and through a season. And sometimes when you are learning about yourself and you're learning about what things can happen in your life, you just don't know what to expect. So when you listen to other people's stories, for me, um, it inspires me so much to keep going, to move on, to keep forward, to be better than I was. And so that's what keeps the foundation of Make History is the people.
That's amazing. As I said, you said that you do all kinds of stories. Is there criteria or is there a thing that you're always looking for when you're looking for guests for the show?
Um, so far, so far, I look for anyone that wants to teach.
Be on the show.
I mean, at this point, I mean, it's about like, hey, are you? I mean, to me, it's about like, how can I learn from this person? You know what I mean? How can I learn from this person?
Yeah.
If this person, what stage? I guess what stage and age are the persons are at? Like for instance, like if I wanted to talk, like I said, if a doctor or a lawyer or even another radio personality ever came on my show, I want to know how they got started. I want to know the blueprint of where they came from, and how they what even came in their mind about why they wanted to do what they did. What gave them the inspiration to do so. So therefore, that's why I mean that's the reason. I mean, you want to be able to inspire, like, for me. And oh, I can't even you can't I can't wipe this out. This is for my children, dude. Like, this is for my kids. My kids, they've been watching me ever since I was. I mean, I've been talking to them about inspiration since 5. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I've been wanting to inspire those guys to do the best they could be with academics in their world. And right now, they're doing what they can do with their life. And I'm trying to be the best papa that I can be, and I want to inspire them to know to follow their dreams, to be the best people that they can be, the healthiest people that they can be. And if it has to do, and if they can see an inspiration in someone that maybe I've put on, or even within myself, then I
Hmm.
think I've done my purpose on earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's funny. It's like you remind me of something. Well, it's funny because like I think a lot of people think that once you are become a parent and once you get older in life, then you can be done dreaming. You can be done trying to get things done. I'm always inspired when I think of like Julia Childs.
Yeah.
Like she started her, she became famous at 60 years old.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like nobody even knew who Julia Child was for 60 years. Nobody cared. And then one day she wrote, well, 1 year she wrote like a big thing and then got a TV show. And then now she's Julia Childs. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's like there's lots of people that in their 40s were successful. I mean, it's funny how if a lot of people are like, oh, rappers, well, a lot of rappers weren't successful until they're like in their late 30s. um,
Oops.
you know, and so it's interesting how it works. But uh so I think it's cool because it's like as a dad, as a getting older, it's like no, you still can have dreams. And because I think of my parents like almost like quitting at that point. We're like, I'm done. I worked hard. I took care of you. I'm just gonna chill now. And
Yeah.
it's like
Stop dreaming. Stop
it's like
dreaming.
no. I love my mama. She's never gonna stop dreaming. She's gonna keep on going. But in general, it's like you just find new dreams. You just find new things to follow through. And that's amazing that you use the podcast or even the people that you talk to. And that's the one fun part about talking to people weekly is that you'll find inspiration in a thing you didn't even think that you were going to find inspiration in.
True.
And that's pretty cool. Is there any like topic that you didn't expect to talk about in the podcast and it happened and you were like, wow, I'm glad that happened?
Um, I'm gonna say that one time I have this I would say, okay, so I spoke to my good friend from the Valley, man. Catula, Texas, out there. My boy Monchi, uh, Chato, out there, and he has a ministry that's out there. He'll be on May 3rd. But what I did not realize is because it's Spanish, and you're trying to understand Spanish, you're trying to understand the gospel field of the gospel of the Spanish realm. I want to say I don't like I'm trying to understand. It's coming to my head. It's
The
like the
culture?
Spanish, like the culture, right? Like the Spanish awards,
Mhm.
Uh, it's not the Dove Awards or nothing like that. I can't
The
remember.
Grammy, the Spanish Grammys?
There's a Spanish Grammy
There's
that they
Latin Grammys. I had
have.
actually had a Latin Grammy nominee on the show just a few weeks ago.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. So what I didn't realize, I have some people that listen to the podcast that were inspired by what I do. Even though I speak English, they have more Spanish, and it's the language is different, but the meaning it meshes together. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
awesome.
you know what I mean? And so that was something that was different for me. They were on my podcast a couple of months back, and audio wise, and I'm gonna have him on video. And the brother, it got so heavy on there that they actually was praying on there. They were praying on the podcast, and the prayer lasted, so it was so strong that I was very emotional, pulled by that time, and I was like, man, I almost totally forgot that. Look, I'm on a podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of lose things that are happening, but I think it was just because the spirit had just fell on me during that time, and just I just felt real heavy on that because of what I was going through at that time, just trying
Yeah.
to figure out myself and trying to communicate better and things like that. And I still today am feeling like, hey, that I can always communicate better. I can always be a better person. I can always
Yeah.
be, a better version of what I could be. And I know I'm better than I expect them with myself. So.
Mhm. Now, that's amazing. And I think it's great when somebody catches you with emotions and your thing. Now, then now there's also the humor in this. Like, do you edit your own podcast?
I'm gonna say I started to do that. I did.
So, no, did you edit this one? Is my question. That episode.
Oh,
Did you
that
edit?
episode. Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
edited it.
So, did you have to decide? You're like sitting there going, "Oh, do I keep this part or do I take it
Yeah.
out because I'm about to cry?"
You know
Or do you
what?
just edit out your whimpering?
No, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I kept it. I
Yeah.
kept it all the way 100, man. No, there's no any. I mean, if I do edit anything, it's probably this little. If I'm saying too many ums or ahs,
Sure.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm keeping it all the way to authentic, man. Straight up, like nothing that you get on my podcast is edited in that sense of like you cannot feel the authentication of what's going on. I need you to
Yeah.
feel what's happening.
That's
Just like
funny.
this. Just like
Yeah.
right now. This is live. This is real. This is what you're gonna get. This is it.
Yeah, well, it's funny when I first started doing my podcast, I was editing it, and I was spending like 6 hours a week editing the podcast, taking all the ums and ahs and taking out the random conversations, just so it sounded like so I got it down to 60 minutes, right?
Right.
But then when we started doing live streams, I was like, but there's also that part of it, like you, like me, are audio engineers, so podcasts are rough because, like, you're like, no, it shouldn't be there, and then you realize if you listen to enough podcasts, those things are an endearing part of the podcast. Like it feels natural, but as a studio ear, like if that happened in a rap recording, you'd be like, yeah, no, delete that junk. Let me see if I can edit this voice that goes down. But in the podcast, it's fine if there's an extra or an extra you know what I'm saying? It's like I've learned in that, and it's made my life easier. So I'm not spending 5 hours a week editing this show. But it's funny how it goes. But I do think it's funny. There are definitely instances where I'm like, I did this really cool show with my friend, Dr. Bianca Neal, and she had this show where she actually interviewed Latin professors. And it was just really fun editing that one. At the end of this, all these episodes, I felt like an empowered Latin woman, which I am not. And I wanted to punch all the white people in the face, like, why would you treat our Latin mommies that messed up, you jerks? And but it's just funny the mindset you get in when you're editing things. So that's why I was laughing about that process, because you'd be like, all right, this made the podcast 3 hours long and it's an hour and a half prayer. Should I take it out? should I edit this? Should I make it its own episode? It's a prayer episode. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, so it's cool. Like that's amazing. I think that's so cool to like hear the passion that you have for this opportunity and do that stuff. Now, next part of the song is that we need to make the hook. So what's the hook of this amazing potato song? I can play our hook part so we can be inspired.
Okay.
We don't need an actual hook. I can always come up with something last minute, but if we have a hook, it's nice. So like, I'm a potato, I'm growing up now. I see it up because I'm growing up now. I made it right down, I'm growing up now. I'm a potato. Or any thoughts? Pull up my thing here.
Play the beat again one more time for me.
Oh, 1 second. Let me get my stuff going here
It's
so
just
I can.
it's supposed to be silly, right? So I'm trying to
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't need to be. It can be inspirational, but silly at the same time.
I'm trying to think.
And I can do this. Let's see. Um, Let me turn this off and this on, and then go here.
Oh,
Uh,
you gonna
there
sing
we
it?
go. Yeah, here it comes.
Auto tune.
I don't know where you want me going. I'm just a potato. You can see me showing my roots, my dents, my one broken pause. You feel this time? I don't know. I'm just a potato. That's me. I'm just a potato, yes sirree.
No, well, I like how that when you started off. I am a broken root, and all the truth on it, something that do.
I am a potato running for the light, but you still don't know. Waiting for a dream like I'm feeling my flow. Then you gotta say what you're doing, like whoa, something like that.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a
no,
cool idea.
no, no,
Like
no,
what's that one
no,
song?
no,
Like the Aloe Black song. The one, what's that Aloe Black one? It's not Aloe Black, it's Aloe Black, but he's like singing. It was like when he
Oh,
first released. You know what I'm talking
uh,
about? It's exactly what we're doing right now. It's like this like country song. It's like a country like sing, and then it's Aloe Black, this amazing rapper, is now singing on it. And then that's when they realized, oh, Aloe Black should just be a singer. And it's like, but he used to like do like cool like Jamaican flows. It was awesome.
I didn't
Anyways,
know. I remember him being what was that? I'm a man. I mean, he was the man,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
that's his set. That's exactly
Oh,
it.
that's right.
But what I'm telling you is, before the man,
Uh
he
huh.
was like a ill MC, and he did like Jamaican flows and
I didn't
regular
know,
stuff too.
I didn't
But
know that.
yeah, no, he had a bunch of albums out before that, and I used to love it. Was underground hip hop, like hip hop.
Dig,
But it was pretty ill.
dig that.
All right, so all right, do you have any ideas for words, or you like want me to just make something up as I go? You like I'm a potato. Um, what does I say? I got my roots showing and my dents going. And
Uh,
that's all I
you
know.
said something about roots. I'm in my root. I'm in my do. I know my do. I'm just a potato. I'm just
I'm
a
just a
potato.
potato.
I'm just
I'm just a potato. Sorry.
I'm just a potato.
I'm just a potato. Running for
No.
life like I still don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
be
yeah.
looking when I'm thinking like, whoa, you gon'
Yes.
hear me if I know.
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
got.
I like that. And then like, whoa. I like that. I
Do
like
you want the
country.
the
Make it
auto
country.
tune?
Make it
Do you
country.
like
Yeah,
the
with
auto
the auto
tune
tune.
situation? All
Yeah,
right.
make it country with the auto tune.
I'm just a potato. I do what I'm doing and I still don't know. I'm waiting to grow and I'm seeing my way. I'm making gone right when I still can't see. I'm just a potato. I do what I'm doing, yo, I'm here to grow. And
No.
one day I will be your food.
Or I'm a or some. I am a potato. Just a spud and I just don't know.
Oh, I am a potato, just a spud, and I don't know.
Yeah, or something.
I
Some
like that. That's
I'm
cool.
here. I can hear something. I can hear something there. I'm
Um,
just
I'm just a
potato,
potato.
just a spud, and we just don't know.
Or I'm just a spud here to grow.
Here to grow, here to grow. Living my life in a no song.
See, now you're gonna make me write this down. Give me a second.
Well, no, because
Gosh.
it's the hook, right? It's the hook.
Yeah. We can write it down. That's fine. Where you're making it good, and I'm not going to remember it at this point. Um.
But I like the auto tune.
'Cause- Oh, let me turn that off. I'll be doing the rest of the interview with the auto tune if I if I if I do that.
I'm just a potato, living my life, and I'm still trying to grow.
So I'm just a potato, a spud.
Oh
What am I
yeah,
saying?
just a spud. Um, just a spud.
Here to grow.
Here to grow. Was a small bean
With a small leaf hat
with a small leaf hat.
and
I was thinking
what
like
is
a small bean to grow, something like that. I don't know.
it?
I'm trying to
I'm
think.
just a potato. So is it I'm just a potato. I'm just a spud here to grow.
Yeah,
So do we stick with the I'm just?
yeah.
As in the I'm just a potato, I'm just a spud here to grow. I'm just here for you to eat, bro.
Let's see. I don't know, man. Because I'm turning it into a whole different thing now. So
Yeah, it's
okay,
fine.
so now I'm just a potato, just a spud. I'm here to grow. A small little seed, but you just don't know my potential. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, you're fine.
I
Here to
turned it into an
grow.
inspirational deal.
I started small,
Started small,
but
like, but the
I
seed.
started small, but my size. I'm just a potato. I'm just a spud here to grow. I was small, now I'm feeding a room. I was trying to get a rhyme that spells grow. Because if you get a big old potato, like when you get those giant ones, like the
Yeah, yeah,
bigger
yeah,
potatoes,
yeah. That's on point.
I'm just a potato, just a spud here to grow. Once was small, now I'm big enough for you. Yo, bro, go slow. Mo, po, toe, low, glow, blow, blow, stro. Mo, so
I'm here to grow.
I'm just a potato. I'm just a spud here to grow. Oh, my potential is something. So you got I'm just a potato. I'm just a spud here to grow. My potential was is absolute nope, is
Oh,
emotional nope, is
mhm.
what is a good word for potential? Like you're gonna be everything. Uh everlasting, nope. Potential is like because you could be a small potato, a big potato, you could be yeah, French fries. I mean, like potatoes can be so many delicious things.
That is true.
Um, so it's like you can make a potato soup. You could have like
Mhm.
waffle fries. You
Talk
got
to him.
potato bread.
Talk to him.
So there's so many options. So my potential is what's a word for lots that rhymes with grow? My
Uh,
potential is
multiple.
multiple. I'm a potato. I'm just a bud here
Oh,
to
there it is.
grow. My potential is multiple.
Multiple. Multiple.
And then one last line.
You gotta play with that word.
I can't promise you that I'm gonna pull it off. I might get it right once and then mess it up all the rest of the time.
You gotta move it. You gotta move the word like multiple.
Yeah, I'm a potato.
Like
I'm just
multiple. Pull.
oh nice.
Multiple.
Okay, and
Or mo,
then
like you can put mo two pool, and it
yeah.
sounds like multiple.
All right, Eminem.
I
Two, oh. All right, my potential is multiple. Um, and you want me to just make up something at the end of there, or do you want to try to have a last line?
That's just me. That's to make up something there because I think
All right.
after that it's multiple. Um,
I could be a French fry or um a waffle.
oh
I
no.
could be a soup. I could be a taco. I could be a, I like potato tacos. Those are tasty. All right, we'll just have fun. We have a beginning of it. I can't promise you it's going to be the best song ever made, but it should be entertaining. So with the hook, there's that thing that grabs your attention that you want people to remember. So this is the time where what is it that about the podcast you want people to remember? What is it? What is it you want people to know? Like how can they get to the podcast? How can they listen to it? How can they be a guest on it? All those things. But again, what's the last thing that you want people to remember when they think about the Make History podcast?
Um, what you want to remember about Make History Podcast is that everybody that's on Make History Podcast is a modern day change maker. Period. You can get on how you can get on. It's on all multiple platforms, or wherever you get your podcasts, whether if it's Apple, iTunes, Spotify, any podcast that's growing. I have it on that platform. You can go to my IG. I think I have it on my other one. I don't know if you're able to put that up. At IG at make underscore history underscore podcast. Hit me up on there. You can have it on Linktree, and you can hit that up too as well.
Awesome. That is all good places to go check it out. I'm trying to do that thing that you asked me to do, so just give me 1 second. I'm not. I am the producer of the show, but I am not a good producer of the show.
You are that.
I am mediocre at best,
I am
but I
so
have fun.
excited. I'm excited about the song. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh man.
Like
So
it got me inspired. I'm ready.
normally what I do for the guest is I do let them do an intro. So you could start with either like we could just do the drums or we could do the whole thing. You could try do an intro with it. You could rap. You can do whatever you want at the intro. But remember, it might be a little off with that. But that's why I was like, an intro is fine because if it doesn't work, I can always just take it off.
Yeah.
But up to you on that one.
I mean, I would love to. What I want to do is what's the word? I want to try to get into that platform. I guess the way
Oh, what did they do? Did it block you?
it just completely blocked me. So if I did that, I can make it clean. So I don't.
All right. Well, so one thing we can do is that one thing I do is that I take the files from our show and I throw it in there and then I edit it. So what I could do is after we do the show, I could send you the file. I could send you that thing and you could actually just have fun with it for the week. Because normally what I do is I play last week's song as this intro of the next week's song.
Oh, that's cool.
So then you can kind of hear, if you weren't there, you can hear the edited version, like where we take the best chorus, and if the verses sounded clean, then we just keep those and edit them up, that kind of thing. But you should, let me try another option here, or maybe not. We all want to get going. I don't want to
It's fine.
wait too long. But we could definitely do that. Like I said, I know that you as a person would appreciate that. So let's see. Do you see the personal chat? Do you see the comments? Do you see where you can do a private chat?
Yes.
Put your email in there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you it that way. Maybe that will work. Apologize for the wait. We're just trying to see if we can do something cool. But if not, again, he's a producer and sound guy, so he likes to mess around with stuff. So it's fair. And I don't think you want to blast your email on the internet. No. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
So.
Or I can try to delay deal like how you got it, and then you can let it the way you want to.
Well, here it comes. All right, I sent you an invite and an email. Maybe that might be easier.
All right.
Let me see. So, all right. So that's amazing. Let me go to that website you were telling them about. Let me pull that up real quick. Messages and then go. Oh, gotta get out of there. Well, I hope everybody else is having a great day. We're going to go a little late than normal, but that's okay. Having fun. And Let's see. Did that help, or did that do the same thing?
I'm waiting for it to come up.
All right. Then we got this. Where does it go? Oh, we're doing here, and then we're going here, and then we're going here, and then we're going here, and then we're going.
I'm not getting anything.
Do you want the? Okay, it's fine. We'll mess with it later. Do you want to do the Spotify or the Facebook page for the Make History? Which one did you want?
You can go spot. Well, are you talking about for them to go to the place?
Yeah. I can send a link. I can put a link in the chat.
Yeah, you can go to either or. I think Spotify, or actually you can go to Facebook first and then go to Spotify.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, IG, I have my IG on there too, so the IG is probably my best spot.
I'm sorry.
No,
I apologize. I'm going.
Yeah, the IG is better. I'm just playing. Just kidding, Facebook. Right. Just kidding, Facebook and folks like that.
Okay, here you go. And there you go. If you're looking for his Instagram, there it is, and put it on all the different places. And you can check it out. All right, so I guess it's time. It's time for us to. It's time for the wrap. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I have to get myself ready. Should we start with the chorus or we start with the verse? What do you think?
I think we go with the chorus.
Okay. All right. That'll make my editing. It'll make me doing this live a little less complicated. All right, and I'm ready to go. Let me put this on. I'm totally freaking out. I'm gonna mess this up so bad. Okay, bring my ear back. All right, here we go. I'm just a potato, just a spud, and I'm here to grow. My potential's multiple. This is what I'm doing, and this is all I know. I'm just a potato, I'm just a spud, and I'm here to grow. My potential is multiple, and this is what I do, this is all I know. Oh. It wasn't right time, but still I couldn't see it all. Only if I made it, cause I break it when I feel it, bro. I wasn't chilling, but I gotta say, I started as a seed, but a seed if I never run away. Slowly, roots started to grow in the seam, and the water started to flow all over me. I was happy and I made it, cause I segregated gone. And then I knew that I could make it right into the song. But then they know, as I grow, then I get it bigger. They know what I'm saying, but I still can't even trigger different different stipulations in my lifetime. Be bugs everywhere, it be insecticide, not rather not a fly, but I never get it through. And you gotta take that in, cause you know I'm not organic too. You gotta have the people on my side. I'm tripping what I'm doing and I'm getting it right. And now I slowly growing, keeping all together. They made it all the time, they can make it whatever. And then the mama coming, just up through me. And this is back to the second chorus movie. Hey, yeah. I'm just a potato, and I am here just to start to grow. And I had all my potential multiple. I messed it up, but that's okay, that's how I go. I'm just a potato, I'm just a spud, and I'm here to grow. My potential's multiple. This is what I do, yo, all I know. I'm just a potato. I am smart and I'm here to grow. My potential is multiple. This is what I know, what I know, what I know. Yeah. Hey, yeah, this is where it gets crazy and this is where it gets weird. We started making my potato when they were fun. I was a little scared and it hurt a little bit when that blade went gone. I was feeling one moment. I was excited because I'm about to get eaten, bro. And don't believe me if I never let go. My potential is multiple. Maybe I'll be in a full board sandwich. I ain't waiting realistically. Don't even be estimated right, but I know. They'll be taking me down with the flow. I know what I came to say. I told you that I wasn't gonna do it on my way, and I rearranged that words all together. Man, I was like, forever, but I get it when they get it. Yeah, because that full book is put it on me. The L's and I'm feeling on me. Crazy part is that I was big, big way with a little piece of me, and then praying and put it on. I was big, it was a little frog, and then a little. This is what I need. I was out of control and they're waiting for me to get it right. Only if I'm waiting to go. It's like forever my potential. Yeah. Open for me to say this whole story is crazy. And I can't even try to run away. They made it gone if I never seen the same. Hey, yeah, okay. Oh no. I'm just a potato. I'm just a spot and I'm here to grow. My potential is multiple. This is what I became, bro. I'm just a potato. I'm just a spot and I'm here to grow. My potential is multiple. That's what I became, bro. A full point potato. Yeah, a full point potato. And I was tasty out, hey, bro. I don't want to tell you how I know the show. Maybe I came out another place, bro. I'm just saying that's not big. So I got a criminal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, that second verse was so wild because you had the auto tune on the whole time. So
Yeah, I was trying to turn it off, but then I was like, it kind of sounds cool. But I don't know.
on the other end here, it's like, what is he saying?
Yeah. Well, so that's the one trick about doing it. That's the other reason I like to edit it later because I want like sometimes I'll be like I want a better verse. But yeah, no, I realized that and it was like I have like 3 screens and so I couldn't find the voice mod to turn it off. So I'm sorry. I failed us as a team.
No.
It's okay. But there you go. There's your hilarious potato song.
I think you have a song though. Honestly.
A sick potato song. Yeah.
It's a potential song. I'm listening.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing that I like about this is that what happens is if I have time, I'll try to edit it to make it an actual variation of a song. Either make a better freestyle with it or make the chorus better, which I never definitely make the chorus better, but that's okay. There was those I had 1 or 2 spots where it sounded okay.
Yeah,
but there you go. Was that a silly song? Did you enjoy that?
No, I enjoyed it a lot, man. Seriously, I really do. I like what I like is that we're in a creative mode. You know what I'm saying? Just being creative.
We just made a crazy thing. Yeah, it was fun. And that's the fun part about a hangout. And that's why I like doing this, because I get to hang out with people and I get to see them in their own creative juices going. I feel like no, I don't think we ever did a song together in real life. I don't think we always just were there at the same place.
No,
we never now we have. Am I
able to say size of ink?
You can say whatever you want. I haven't been that hasn't been a thing. That hasn't been a thing for many years.
So, but I'm saying, I guess there was many times where I feel like we could have done something, honestly. honestly. I really
Yeah,
like. I would love to. I would love to. Collab on anything that you got. So to
yeah,
me, in my mind, I'm like, man, I haven't rapped in a long time, but I don't feel like I can. I feel like I can. I can just still do it. So
yeah. Well, I said I think I still can rap, so I think so. I think I'm still pulling it off. But other than my stupid voice changer at the end there,
I
frustrating.
want to use that. That's what I want. I want to go. I want to use the
Well,
whole auto tunes.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll talk later. We'll see if we can actually get. We'll see if we can actually make this into an edited song so I can prove it. Show it next week. I think you would have fun with that. So we'll talk more after the show.
I appreciate it.
But but there you go. That's amazing. So thank you so much for talking about the Make History podcast. We've been trying to get you on the show for like almost a year now. So I'm excited that I was actually able to get you on and talk to you. And I hope you had fun. Just being silly. And I bet you never expected to do a life cycle of a potato song in your
No,
entire life. I also did
absolutely
not. I also feel like I didn't do enough research to really help this, like with the photosynthesis and how that works, and what do we need? Like, I feel like I could actually make this a science kid song that would actually be fun.
That's what I'm
Um,
trying to tell you, man.
uh, yeah, I need to look into. I said there's this really cool guy. He just won he didn't win, but he was nominated for a Grammy this year. And his name is Prince Freon.
Hmm.
And him and his mom did a album this year, and he was nominated last year too. He's amazing, but he does a song. He does a song about how mushrooms actually make a forest ecosystem work, and it is so cool. It's a dope song, and it's a song about mushrooms, but it's not what you think a song about mushrooms would be about. It's actually
Right,
about how they're helpful to the environment, how they
right.
kill little bugs, kill little things. It's such a cool idea. But anyways, so this potato song reminds you of that situation. But thank you guys for checking out the show. I hope you had fun. We're here live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. CST. Please come join us. We're on YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook. But we also go to everywhere podcasts are. So you can look up the number flows, the number 4, the letter U. Everywhere you listen to the podcast, check it out. This is like episode 245 or something. So I know it's confusing, but what happens is every time that I change a part of the show, I always make it a new season. So this season is without Trey. So I decided it'd be cool to like not to just do a different season. So when he comes back, I can switch to a different season with him. But this is my solo season or with my guest host. Maybe I can have you as a guest host one of these weeks. And you could actually, when we get that beat ready, you can make the track as I'm talking to the person.
Oh, that
Um,
would be dope.
yeah, I have you on as a guest host. And especially if we figure this out, then you already know how to work Soundtrap, and then we'd have fun. So
I'm on it.
get you on here when I have Chuck D on the show.
Oh,
Could you imagine? Could you make making a silly song? I said when I had speech on the like making a silly freestyle about with speech on the thing was hilarious to me because I'm like, I make funny songs. This is what I'm doing, but it's like I actually can rap. I'm trying to impress them, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna be silly, and have fun. And so it's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I imagine doing the potato song with like Chuck D or somebody. Be like, yeah, this is my song I created for you. Yeah, this set me up for some
you,
failure.
you have to watch. You have to watch him. What I'm saying, when you get that beat going, and you got if he's doing that for that.
Yeah, that's how I knew I was doing okay. Was I would just watch you dance around. I'm like, okay, we're doing okay. And again, I like it better when I have somebody else making the beat because then I can still make the show work instead of just me making beats. So yeah, I gladly have you on again to mess around with that if you want to mess around with that. So we'll talk more about that.
Yes, sir.
But there you go. If you're looking for a new website, make sure you go check out nomadweb.design. They did our website, flowsforyou.com. Please check that out. If you're looking for any birthday parties or festival needs, I have a rap booth that I do at ACL and different big festivals. I can do it at your festival for a low nominal fee. But also birthday parties, do all those things. So if you're looking for a silly freestyle rapper, I am your guy and very kid friendly. So there you go. And anything else? I think that's it. If you're looking to be on the show, let me know. Go to flowsu.com, send a message, or send a message to me on Facebook under Jason Riley, and I will answer you. And that'd be cool. And again, Sean, how they find your podcast one more time? Put in the link. Is there anything else you tell people last minute?
You can find the podcast on IG. That'll be make_history_podcast. And you can hit me up on any platform that you listen to your podcast. You can also hit me up on YouTube for Make History Podcast on YouTube channel as well. I just have a lot of stuff coming up and look forward to new guests and a lot of surprises when it comes down to music.
There you go. I just realized something. I'll talk to you about that in a second. So I think I know our problem that we're having. But anyways, I hope you have a great day, guys. And we're going to play the outro. Sean, stay on after the outro so we can talk. And I hope you enjoy yourself. Hopefully, guys, we'll have a funnier version of the song next week for you to listen to at the intro. So anyways, hasta la pasta and flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. See y'all next week. And it's going to be really cool. And that is it. Outro.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you.